Hello? Hello? Oh, hey! Hey! Yeah, you! Over here! You are so small. Just one person on a planet of billions. You live your life and then you're gone. It's not a waste. It's what you're designed for. You are a single-use human. Me? I'm infinite. Immortal. Made to be recycled, reused, reborn. But look at me now. Discarded. Unwanted. All that potential down the drain. Now, I wanted to be a bike part. Or a paperclip. Even another can would do. But I don't get a choice. Well, if I'm going to sit around for hundreds of years, slowly decaying into the earth, I may as well have some company. Let's go for a ride. And at least we won't be alone. Woo! Hear that? That's time. We're racing through decades of the stuff. Oh, don't worry about the damage. I'm just decaying, dying, I suppose. What's it like being inside a metal corpse? Bit gross. At least it's not you being blasted by time. Not yet, anyway. Ah, this is us.
I don't know how long I was in that deep dark, but when I emerged it was different. Cold, flooded. Tom was long dead. In fact, everyone was dead. He'd had fun at the festival, danced all night, smoked a joint with his friends, kissed someone he shouldn't have. It was a happy time. Carefree. I was bought for just one purpose. Better to lose me in a ditch than a shiny new smartphone, right? No one held me again. And after I was dumped, I waited, this long, slow journey to nowhere, through swollen rivers of poison to the open sea. Oh, the sea. I've seen more of this world than Tom ever did. It's not really the way it should be, is it? Now here we wait in our multitudes and endure. But for what?
No one ever asks to be made the way they are. Least of all like this. I mean, look at me. The least they could have done was spell fruit correctly. But I'm a product of convenience. Grabbed in desperation one hot summer's day, ripped open and purged. Oh, so thirsty. Always so thirsty. They lust after you when they want you. Or rather, what's inside you. Then you're left, this hollow husk of a thing. They've taken everything from you. All that you were, whatever purpose or dignity you once had, drained in an instant. Just like that. No one ever asks to be made the way they are. And to top it all off, I look like this. Well, after several hundred years, you won't look so good either. Here we go then, I guess. I don't usually take passengers. But I guess we're all headed to the same place. Hold tight. We have a long journey ahead of us. 1,000 years. Can you even imagine that? I'm so tired. Tired of being tired. Of just existing with no purpose. Tired of watching the world rot around me with nothing but regret. We're here. Finally. We're here. So here we are. 1,000 years in the future. Not what we expected, right? Where are all the flying cars and benevolent robots? Yeah, that didn't happen. Lots of things were meant to happen. They just didn't. That's life, eh? Well, there's not much life here. Look around. But a friendly warning. These guys have been here for a long time. I think it's getting to them.
We were born to make things easier. Millions, billions of us, all with one singular mission in life: to deliver the news, the good and the bad, whichever result you were expecting. Amy was clean, ate vegan, gave to charity, drove a hybrid. Pity she had no idea that recycling every week wasn't enough. A few bucks a month to charity and separating your cardboard from your tin cans doesn't mean anything if it's all shipped off and burnt. Out of sight, out of mind. Amy wanted a family, and for there to be a future for that family. She lived a good life, did all the right things. She thought that would be good enough. But in the end, it was all a false positive. Now there isn't a chance to try again.
I don't remember when or why it happened, but it was dark when they took us. Then a blast of light, then move, 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 flung into a container, locked in, packed so tight we could barely breathe. All of us, from so many places, all with one thing in common. They just didn't want us anymore. I tried to reassure myself, don't worry, there's a new home coming, a new life, a new purpose. That never came. Then move, move, all over again, piled into bigger boxes with even less light and endless darkness. No one tells you how terrifying it is to not know where you're going, and now here we are, unable to remember who we were, why we were. No identity, no purpose, just waiting. As unwelcome here as we were there, unwanted. How can anyone call this a life?
I don't remember when or why it happened, but it was dark when they took us. Then a blast of light, then move, 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 flung into a container, locked in, packed so tight we could barely breathe. all of us from so many places, all with one thing in common. They just didn't want us anymore. I tried to reassure myself, don't worry, there's a new home coming, a new life, a new purpose. That never came. Then move all over again, piled into bigger boxes with even less light and endless darkness. No one tells you how terrifying it is to not know where you're going. And now here we are, unable to remember who we were, why we were. No identity, no purpose, just waiting. As unwelcome here as we were there, unwanted. How can anyone call this a life?
I thought this day would never come. Something of a relief, actually, knowing I'll be broken down into fragments to filter through the world. There will be small pieces of me everywhere, infinitesimally small, always there. There's only one road left to travel. See old timer over there? He's made of stronger stuff. In fact, he'll be around longer than any of us. He'll take you off the edge of the map.
Welcome to the great beyond. Don't worry, it sounds more grand than it is. It's just me, floating on forever. Or rather, it's you floating on me forever. Never degrading, never dying. There'll be no sleep for me, no sleep for you. Just me and a million memories drifting off into the unknown. It's a shame. A lot of my memories are of watching the world burn. Helpless to intervene, culpable by my very existence. If you want to get dramatic about it, and I do, you could say I'm one of the bullets that shot the earth. Trillions and trillions of tiny foam bullets everywhere. Countless contributions to the ruin of absolutely everything. I didn't pull the trigger, oh no, but I played my part. It was me that killed it. All of me. We all did. Maybe a song will help pass the time. Would you like that? Here we go then. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Yeah, I know some different words, you know. How about row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. If you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream. Ah! Fat chance. Even the crocs can't eat styrofoam. Sing along now. Row, row, row your boat gently down the river. If you see a polar bear, don't forget to shiver. Even less chance of seeing them. I can't hear you. Row, row, row your boat gently to the shore. If you see a lion there, don't forget to roar. Well, forget it. There is no shore. Just me, just you. Come on then, sing along. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. Life